Hey Qween!
Time where after you won and there was so much, I mean, like, when did the real negativity for you start? It's been so long, Tyra, I can't even remember.
I can tell you, it started the second episode of Drag Race Season 2. It started then. After that, it was hate, hate, hate from that point on. Before I even won the show. I knew I won, so I'm sitting back and I'm like, yeah, you bitches, you wait.
Right.
So I'm thinking, you know, once
All right, because there was a back in the day version where the winner was announced
before.
Well, you guys knew before it aired.
That's how it was, but I figure once this airs, then they'll be off my back, they'll leave me alone, then they'll, respect her. She won the show. Didn't happen. Apparently, I robbed Raven. She owned the crown from season 2, and I robbed her and stole it from her. And I dealt with that for years. It never, maybe like one time, there was once, that it really got to me at one point, like an all-time low, it broke me down.
Right.
And
what was in particular that happened? Do you remember?
It was just a buildup of everything. When I was in Canada, I was gonna just get rid of it and be done with it.
Drag in general, you mean?
Everything. Like just I wasn't gonna deal with this earth at all. Ever
so you were thinking of killing yourself?
Yeah, I was gonna off myself because of what people were saying online to me and how the treatment that I was getting from promoters or club owners, everything. I went to a club one time. It was in Kentucky. I was booked by a promoter. When I got there, the owner realized that I was Blac and he mistaken Sanchez as Latino, and I could not perform. I had to fly back home. I literally flew across the country to get in drag and perform, and then I can't perform because I'm Blac. I was like, that's not cool. But it was just a lot of that stuff built up, but it was that gave me the strength, to stand up and say, I'm not gonna let these people bully me or take something from me that I rightfully earned on my own. And I think that's why I am so tough now. That's also why I don't have any sympathy for people, that commit suicide. Don't get me wrong, I've obviously learned telling someone to kill yourself.
You've learned
you
it.
probably should not say
they've
that.
let you know a lot.
Yeah, I get that, but there's always help. There's always ways you can get through it. Now, empathy, I do have empathy. I do understand, but I'm not. That's the choice that you're making on your own.
So when was that how long ago was that you came to that point where you really thought you were going to end it all because of this fan negativity?
It was February 2011.
So, I mean, a while ago, but, not that long ago.
That I wasn't going to that I was going to end everything was February 2011. I was on tour in Canada. It was right after, about 6 months after I won. Well, I won in 2010, so that summer had passed, that fall and winter, and then February is when I took the tour to Canada.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what was the thing that changed your mind against it? What stopped you?
Jeremiah.
Oh, you're right, your son.
That was the only thing.
Yeah.
And I was talking to him on the phone crying, and so it just happened, and I just fell asleep and was like, I'm just not gonna, I'll deal with this in the morning. And then I woke up and apparently my dad had contacted the club because I wasn't gonna go out and tell the club, last night I really had a night, guys.
Right.
I gotta perform again tonight, but we're gonna ignore what happened. I wasn't gonna tell the club that, but it did happen. He contacted the club. They knew about it, so it was a little weird, but they cheered me up.
So your dad found out that that's what you were going through. He called the club. It's Mr. Sanchez calling. Tyra's had a very difficult evening.
Can you go check on him? All of that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey Qween!